Is here. He's in the country. Reverend Jackson, good morning to you.
Good to be home. Top of the morning to you.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So why are you here?
I'm here to receive the OR Tambo Companionship Award. And I cannot help but think I came in 1979 after having marched with OR Tambo at Trafalgar Square in London, and now to come to OR Tambo International Airport is such a big deal. And of course, we went at that time from Soweto to Regina Mundi Church and Crossroads and Port Elizabeth and Durban and Cape Town and the like, and Pretoria. Now it's such a different South Africa. But we were back here again when President Mandela was set free, and that group from Roberts Island on that Sunday with Reverend Bozak. And then back here with President Clinton for the overseeing of the election, which was a great election. And then back here again for ANC's 100th anniversary. So it's like a big homecoming.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to reminisce as well, isn't it?
It's a chance to reminisce and to compare the South African struggle with the African American struggle at home. We've come parallel.
Yeah.
About our liberation struggle, and ANC is about 100 years old each. We struggled together in 1954. The legal apartheid ended in the U.S. And Dr. King emerged in 1955, and Nkrumah in 1957.
Okay.
And then, of course, Kenyatta and Kenya in 63. So we've kind of gone. Now we've gone from all the transitions here, from President Mandela to Mbeki to Zuma, all the transitions now African American. By way of Kenya, President Barack Obama,
yes.
United States of America. So we've seen a central struggle, but also, we must say, central progress.
Yeah. You were telling me about the work that you were doing right now. What occupies your time? What are your focus areas?
You know, much of it is human rights work, because we have the struggle now to... I remember coming here and I was asked at the airport, why are you here? And I was trying to be evasive so as not to be put out at the airport. And I say human rights for all human beings, measured by one yardstick. And that was considered a radical statement at that time. Well, today we are free but not equal. Yeah. We are free, but without adequate malnutrition, free but not our share of land, free without our share of health care, our share of education, our share of capital and industry and technology and development. And so the next phase of our struggle, freedom to equality and equality to globalization. Yeah. And I'm convinced we must keep articulating the next phases of our struggle. We cannot celebrate prematurely. We are free. We're free to be unemployed, free to starve, free to not have adequate wage, free to not have a decent house.
What are the barriers at the moment? Land, resources, and that kind of thing. In a country like the U.S., what would you say are the barriers?
Well, one challenge, of course, is getting the education and the mind strength to be able to take over and run industry. The other one, of course, is to have laws that offset the advantages the apartheid forces had when we were not free. They had the advantage of education and health care and medical training and legal training and industrial development. So we must have laws that have some corrective impact. We must fight for a reasonable share of land sharing and access to health care and access to banking and capital. And those who had the advantages must be willing to. Many of our freedom allies will not necessarily be our equality allies. And now, of course, you're not competing with China and Asia. So we have work to do. So I say celebrate the progress we made, but don't celebrate too much prematurely.
Okay, so celebration for you, celebrating your contribution to the liberation of South Africa.
Tomorrow we get the big award here at the Freedom Festival. I cannot wait until my wife is here, our children are here, so it's a big deal to come home on these conditions.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, if you were to calculate how many awards now in your name, 300, 400 from around the world?
One big one tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Reverend Jackson. Thank you very much. Reverend Jesse Jackson joining us here on Morning Live, receiving the Presidential Award in the honor of Oliver Tambo, as you know.